or something. Like,
What's the first thing you notice about somebody? Mine is always the eye color and, like, the teeth.
Like, physically, what I notice, probably, eye color and, like, height. I don't know why.
She likes her girls 5'7" and up.
Not even like that. Just, like, their height is something. But it's not bad if they're short. It's not bad if they're tall. Like, I don't. Yeah. It's just something I notice. But I think eye color, yeah. And I always, you know what? Actually, I need to open up.
Okay,
we're taking a turn. Today... We're on. Whenever you want to go on.
I'm always on.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Radiate Podcast. I don't know if it'll get old.
What will get old?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Radiate Podcast. I'm Isa.
I'm Grace Ann.
And we're just finished. Some of us are finishing up coffee. Some of us are finishing up... Oh, well, you're also having water. And this is our 23rd episode.
Oh, it's our Jordan year. Our Jordan episode.
It is our Jordan year. We respect the king.
We do.
One of the kings of the NBA. Anyways.
How was your day, hot stuff?
Mine was good. I worked and I hung out with you guys and we worked some more. How was your day?
It was good.
Okay.
I just worked.
All right. Well.
Very in-depth, I know.
Well.
I don't know. I feel like I just do the same old.
Yeah, well,
edit
it's
photos.
fine.
Luna. But that's my life. That's what I love to do.
Mine's that one.
Yeah.
I have news.
I also have news.
Oh. You go first.
I love you so much.
Oh, me too. Is that the news?
Yeah.
Okay.
Breaking.
Okay, I have news. I've kept it from you all day. I've kept it from all of you.
You got the job, didn't you?
I got the
job. You son of a bitch!
I got offered.
I'm so aggressive. I'm so sorry.
I've kept it from you guys all day. It literally happened at like 3.
Isa, shut the front door! Shut the front door!
Yeah.
Everybody, if you're watching, listening, guys, wait, tell them! Do you even know what... So you're telling me, when you were sitting over there in that gray chair, and I was happened. Like, and I was literally just talking, and I was like, has it even, like, dawned on you? Like, what this even means? Like, if you were to get the job, like, we would both be working from home for social media companies? Yeah. You knew.
Yep. I knew.
I can never trust you again. I'm just kidding.
I knew.
Wait, okay, I'm gonna shut up.
No.
Explain.
The point is I got offered a full-time job for after college.
During a pandemic! During a pandemic!
So, yeah. I'm very excited. Very happy. Very grateful.
I'm so excited for you.
It's been a journey.
Jess, it's your turn.
What is
Why would you? I'm already stressed about it.
She also has time to graduate.
No. You still have an entire semester to go.
Yeah, what?
Stop. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you look like that.
Okay.
Also, Issa, you're a very good liar.
I am a good liar.
Okay, that actually makes sense, though, because you were literally on the phone for, like...
Yeah, I was on the phone with my brother talking about it. And I just didn't want to give anything away because I wanted it to be live on air. But it literally had just happened. Like, she called me and she offered. I was like,
Have you accepted?
Yeah, well, I'm going to, like, formally accept it tomorrow, like, morning, because it was, like, kind of late, so.
So it was the owner?
No, it was a recruiter who called me, and the owner was, like, in the email.
They might be watching.
I'm very excited to work with you.
You're an employee now.
Anyway, so, yeah.
I'm so excited for you.
Thank you so much.
You deserve this so much.
Thank you.
Wow.
I know.
If there's anything I have to say, folks, she deserves it. She's a rock star.
Oh,
I am so excited for your future.
Thank you. Anyways, I just wanted to get that out. It's out. And we're here.
I can't believe this.
I know.
I can.
There's like...
Something clicked.
There's like an aura about you. Like, you just seem a little more golden. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
I love you.
I do too.
She's eating a cutie because she's a cutie.
Oh.
That's Isa Quadra.
Is that my new song? Anyways, we can get into it.
Let's get into it. Oh my god. Wait, I'm still not over it.
I know.
You know what this means?
I know.
Okay.
I know. No, it was hard keeping it. Trust me. Mm-hmm. It was hard. I walked in, and you're like, hey, remember, you're, like, in such a cute mood. And I was like, this would be a great time. And I almost did, but then I was like, you know what? Let's leave it. Let's leave it.
I knew there was something.
And you knew I was hiding something. That was it. So, big news. Tomorrow. Today is November 2nd. Tomorrow's November 3rd, which means Election Day.
All around us are familiar faces. Yeah, let's talk about the fact that, like, some of y'all's parents have said to not go anywhere on Election Day.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is...
I get it. I do.
I'm scared.
I get it.
Whatever the turnout is, I'm scared. Not scared, but concerned. Scared, honestly.
I mean, I think we're not going to know for at least a week.
Yeah, no.
Nothing's going to happen tomorrow, honestly. Like,
yeah.
We talked about having a viewing party, but, like...
Yeah. But, I mean, we'll know some, but you never know. You really don't, especially with...
No matter what the results are, either one are going to be, like, recount, you know?
Yeah.
They'd be stupid not to, especially when people are mailing them
Yeah.
in. Let's talk about this for a second. The fact that I saw a post earlier from my hometown. Mm-hmm. Someone freaking broke into the mailboxes and stole all the contents from the drop-off boxes.
That sucks.
So it's like if you dropped off a ballot, granted in Texas you have to have like a reason to be able to mail in a ballot.
Yeah.
Like you have to be sick, elderly, disabled.
There's a couple of requirements.
It's actually pretty, not just anybody can do it compared to other states. But still, like people are breaking into mailboxes, drop-off boxes, breaking into ballot boxes, lighting them on fire. Did y'all see that? I think it was like last week.
That's so annoying.
What state that was? It was in Texas.
Why do we act like that? Like, why do people act like that?
Because they're stupid.
Like, this is a huge deal.
Honestly, I feel like people who are doing that type of stuff don't really necessarily care about the election. They just want to cause panic and like cause like trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're not necessarily like for one side.
Yeah.
They simply just want to make it harder for everybody.
Yeah, which it does make it harder.
So honestly, they'll probably get caught somehow. I don't know. Hopefully there was some type of video camera. I have no idea though.
Yeah.
So I mean that's a federal crime.
Oh,
you
for
can't
sure.
steal mail.
Oh no, and especially this kind of mail.
Jeez, and I'm praying that it's not like some stupid kid, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like that's
so annoying.
Gonna follow you around for the rest of your life. Moving forward.
How can you do that? Like, how can you do that? There's so many things in this world that people do, and I'm like, how do you do that?
What's on my to-do list today? Let me see. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna go pee, and then I'm gonna go steal some mail from the federal government. For the federal government.
About the election.
For Sparta!
The election is such a touchy thing. Like,
it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know, keep telling everybody or asking everyone, have you voted? Have you voted? And it's very evident when someone hasn't voted because they get kind of awkward, and I'm like, oh, well, are you going to? And they're like, oh, I'm like, okay.
No, there's some people who just don't care to vote. There's some people who don't know what to do.
That's why I was telling everybody, vote early. Because it's like, then you're not going to have to deal with, and I mean, the cool thing is, though, have you seen the records for Texas that we've already broken the amount of people that voted in 2016.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, like no matter what the turnout is, that's pretty freaking cool.
That's amazing.
Because it's very evident that like people who have not voted before or didn't vote in the past are voting.
Also, I think last election, everybody was like concerned about the turnout, and it was more vocal than action. Like with our generation, I think everybody was like, oh, we want this, and they didn't expect the turnout. I think that happened. So now it's like anything could happen.
What do you think the difference is? Like why are people going
I think it's because of last election, what they didn't think would happen actually happened. Like someone like Donald Trump beating someone who's been in politics, you know, for a while. Like I think like people were like, that would never happen.
I still sometimes think about that. Literally, Donald Trump never had any president or any political experience whatsoever.
Yeah.
Came in and was like, I'm the president now.
Yeah. I think that's why there's a difference. Because, like, okay, this could happen again. And if you don't want it, then go vote. If you do, whatever, then go vote for who you want. So.
Well, we shall see. When this episode comes out, it'll be the day after, or a couple days after the election.
So we'll see what happens.
We'll see. Honestly, come Thursday, if you're listening to this on Thursday, we probably don't know what the results are still. And I honestly don't think we're gonna know for a week, 2 weeks, because I mean the point is, not all ballots are going to be in. It's going to be impossible for all the ballots from that have been mailed in.
Yeah.
There's no way that they're going to be in on time.
No, I know.
And I know some who was it trying to pass, like, if they're not in by this time, they can't be counted. And they're like, no. That's not how this works.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is so crazy.
Because I think I like, as long as it's like postmarked by a certain day, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you can't not count someone's vote simply because the post office hasn't gotten it to them yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So moving on, guys, we can't say go vote because it's already too late.
But this will be a historic year.
But yeah, it will be.
I mean, this has already been
We'll
the
see what
historic year.
happens.
We'll see what happens. Moving on to maybe a lighter topic. Do you want to talk about the polls you put out, like the love languages, before we get into our main topic?
Do you have it on your phone? My phone's over there.
Yeah, I do. Let's see. My dad called me, but you know what? I'll just ignore that. Love you, Dad.
Hi, Mr. Quadra.
My dad, yeah. Let's see. I do have the Radiant Podcast. I love how many pictures that I've seen today of like people voting. It was really cute. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, wow. We got kind of a lot.
Yeah.
So you put out a poll. What did you put out?
Just asking, like, one was, do you know your love language? And then the next one was, what is it?
Oh.
And quite a few people.
Yeah, we got
came
a
back.
lot.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, like, the top one was?
Definitely, I saw a lot of physical touches and words of affirmation.
Yeah.
So, and a few acts of service as well, which I thought was pretty cool.
That's really cute.
Mm-hmm.
What is your top love language?
Physical touch, quality time, and I think my third one, I think it's acts of service. I don't know.
But I think that's exactly mine.
Yeah, my top two though are, my top is physical touch, and then it's quality time.
Yeah, I think that's how mine is. There's a lot of physical touch, quality time. My mom, I don't know why, she said show me the money. My cousin, he didn't understand the question.
You know what, Mrs. Quadra, I respect that.
She's a hustler.
She is businesswoman.
The point is acts of service. A lot of acts of service. That is really cute. What do you?
Hold on. This is a small tidbit. Shout out to Mr. Quadra for getting us a lie detector. Thank you.
We will be shouting his business out when we have the lie detector here because I don't know how you, like, I don't think you know how excited I am for the lie detector test.
Is it gonna, like, hurt us?
No. It's like you put it around your.
Oh, I'm kind of sad. I kind of wanted to be shocked.
No, that was like the
We know you're
toy
lying.
one.
Shh.
This is like guys, we got an official lie detector test, so please watch that one. It's gonna be so good. Also,
We're not making the questions either.
we gotta talk.
We don't
about
know
that.
what's gonna be asked.
It
so.
could be anything goes because we can edit it, but anything goes for me at least. But we get to. I'm gonna write one for you. You can write one for me at least. But
Okay.
they'll ask it. Anyways, thank you, Dad. Lie detector coming soon.
Yes. Moving forward.
Moving
Okay,
forward.
Back to that.
What do you look like when you? Obviously, you're dating Vincent, but like, what are you most attracted to in someone else? Like their love language. Like, what do you like?
I like to see drive,
Okay.
not laziness.
Okay.
So I want them to have like a plan and like going after what they want in life.
Okay. But like, what if we were to like base it off of like love language? Like, so would that go under like? Would you put that under a category?
I guess not. I don't know. Like, physical touch obviously is important to me because it's my top one. So like, if I'm gonna be dating someone who doesn't want to touch me, then that's not gonna work.
That's true.
And I've actually talked to Vincent about this. He's definitely been like the most like physical like in our relationship. And when I mean physical, I mean like simply like holding hands, hugging, like even when like we're driving, sometimes holding hands, or like his hand will be on like my thigh like when I'm driving. You know, like small things like that.
That's cute.
I don't know, it just makes me feel comforted that he's there.
Because
it just makes me feel protected.
Because some people in relationships, I think it could not work because one of them just hates PDA, or like I wouldn't consider that PDA, but PDA or like touching, and that's like a huge problem for some people. So I feel like mine would be also physical touch, but also acts of service. I think is sweet. Like I like when someone wants to do something.
And that's one of Vincent's top ones, I believe. So
That's sweet.
He is really sweet. Y'all know this. You're not surprised by this.
He's behind the camera. He's
behind
over
the
there.
camera. What a man. What a good-looking man.
What?
What?
Say it.
No.
Okay. Anyways, I think love language is a very important. Oh, I think I would be least attracted if someone had receiving gifts as their top.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's like my lowest.
I ain't getting you shit. Spoiled brat.
Well, I think receiving gifts is cute, but I wouldn't want them to have that at their top.
When I mean it, for that, I mean like the people who just expect to be getting everything paid for.
Ooh.
Get a job, get off your ass. Bye.
That's so true.
So
If I feel like we're...
It's not attractive.
The thing is also, like, I
That's
will...
my opinion, but
No, I agree with you. Like, I'll always, like, have, like, if I'm dating someone, like, I got you always, like, if you need it. But, like, yeah, don't expect, like...
yeah, there's a
me to
difference
buy
between,
everything.
like, oh, you need help, okay, and, oh, you're expecting this? No. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Like, I don't want to feel like we're mooching off of each other. Because, you know what? I know some people who do that.
yeah, me too.
Moving on. Moving on. So,
Hi, Lila.
love languages are very important.
She's so pretty.
Lila looks very pretty.
She is getting toasty. Her face, it's gotten so much grayer.
She's giving you the eyes.
She's about to fall asleep.
That's
She's been so sassy today.
really
I'm kind of
cute.
over it.
Okay,
Grow
so,
up.
Wait, she's really cute.
She's so cute.
Do we want to go into our main topic of the day?
Yeah, we can. Is there any hot topics?
All the hot topics are about the election, honestly.
Okay.
Literally all of them. So we kind of covered that. I mean, no, all the hot topics were literally about the election. Also, I feel like there was something about Shawn Mendes and Camila.
Oh, the dog video?
So maybe it was the dog video. Have you seen the dog video of Shawn and Camila?
No, I don't want to.
Honestly hilarious.
It's so funny. Please go watch that. It was hilarious. They're like trying to walk their dog, and then the dog got in a fight with another dog. And then Camila was like, it was funny. Moving on.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. So the topic of today is
First date horror stories.
First
We asked what you wanted and
date
you answered, and we're giving it to you.
Yes,
So
we're giving it
let's
to you, 'cause that's what
freaking
we do.
go.
so.
Okay.
First of all, do you have any horror stories?
Besides the priest,
Oh, how could we forget the priest? How could
but I
we?
wouldn't necessarily call that a date. It was
Mm,
more like a hangout.
that was more of like a thing I would never want to do again.
It was an experience, and it made me who I am today. Thank you.
We live and we learn. I can't.
Catholicism.
I
Gotta
don't-
love it.
Oh, I don't know if I've had any first date. I feel like I have actually, but I think maybe times of no, I do. I do. I don't know if I want to get into it. So we'll get into these, and I'll think if I want to get into it.
Be honest with the crowd, Isa. Come on.
Well, this was more on me this one time.
Oh, you were the bad guy. You were the cringy. Okay.
I wouldn't say I was. Oh, are we talking cringe or like I just didn't want to be there? Like cringe? I've had cringe.
I guess maybe both.
I went on a date with this guy and I didn't want to be there at all. Like
Well, I mean, that was your first mistake. It was a dude.
and that's true.
There you go.
Well, some days with guys I liked. Some of them, like, there were some, towards the end there that I liked. But at the beginning, I was not into it. Like, when I was a freshman, I went on a date with this guy. It was actually, I don't want to, like, get into details because I don't want him to hear it and know it was him, but I just didn't want to be there, and I lied after a while, and I said I got sick, and I left. And I don't like that, but I did it. So how do you feel about me doing that?
Every man for himself, honestly.
Well,
You're a hero.
Just because it was like,
I think sometimes, obviously, like, lying isn't good.
I don't-
But
yeah.
sometimes, I feel like sometimes lying to spare someone's feelings. You
a little
know?
white lie.
But I mean, honestly, if I'm in a position like that, I'd probably do the same thing,
Yeah.
Because it's like, especially if it's like genuinely a nice person. That's the thing.
That's
if they're
the
a nice
thing.
person,
Yep.
I kind of want to spare their feelings. If they're not nice, and be like, hey, I don't like you, I'm leaving.
Oh,
you know
for
what I mean?
sure. Yeah. No.
So I think, honestly, I respect you even more.
Thank
You're
you.
just so kind.
No, he was super sweet. I think that's why it hurt. I was like, "Ugh, I just don't want to be here. I can feel you.
Hey, sometimes if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it,
Yeah.
Don't waste your time. Sometimes immediately it takes a little bit for you to feel that ick,
Yeah.
And you got the ick.
Yeah. And then sometimes.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what the ick is? Describe what the ick is, Isa.
Okay, Grace Ann. The ick is when, you're talking to someone you like, someone, this could happen the first day y'all meet, this could happen 2 years into y'all's dating, and so it's actually terrifying. But it's just when you can't stand to look at that person without being like, ugh, like, everything you do is bothering me.
you could
Or-
breathe, and I'd be like, shut up.
Yeah. And if that happens, all you say is you got the ick, and there's no going back from
There's
the
no
ick.
going back from the ick, no matter what.
Sometimes you get the ick, and they
And
can't
also,
leave your house.
But also, like, don't get it confused with maybe you just need time alone. You know?
Yes.
I think there that can maybe be confused. Like, oh, they're just really annoying me. Like, I
Yeah.
want to be alone. And then like the ick is just like I don't even want to look at you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't go writing off.
No, of
Your
course.
significant other because you think it's like.
Or they do a couple cringy things. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not what we're
exactly,
saying.
exactly.
But you know when you have the ick, you look at that person, and you're like, oh,
What did I ever think of you?
yeah. What did I ever think of you? And
A little harsh.
we're going a little harsh.
A little harsh.
But we're just trying to prepare.
Personally, I've never had the ick.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I've never had the ick.
I've never had the ick with someone I was like with for a good amount of time, but definitely people I'm just meeting,
Yeah,
I feel like I get the ick pretty quickly.
I feel that.
Yeah.
All right, so other than that, tell me some.
Yeah.
Let's see some ones that have submitted
Wait.
some stories.
Okay, let's
We
see.
really need to replace this tablecloth.
We
We literally
do.
have. Where even are those? I think they're in my closet.
Oh, we did. Maybe you're. Oh, they're in your
Oh,
car.
they're in your car?
At least one of them is.
Oh, okay, we'll get them.
Okay, here's one of them. Are you ready for this?
I don't know if I
Takes
am.
so many turns. Okay. I once went out with a barb. Oh no. I'm gonna start over. I can't freaking read. I once went out with a bartender I knew from a restaurant that I went frequently. We ended up going to his friend's apartment to watch him work. He was a painter. And then the two of them proceeded to take out a bunch of LSD and trip while I just hung out. I eventually called my roommate to come save me, and the guy freaked out and chased us down after we drove away. I stopped going to his restaurant after that.
And you know what I have to say to that?
What?
Don't date bartenders because if it goes bad, you can't ever go back to that place.
Oh, that's true.
And it's also like, damn, I really like their mozzarella sticks.
Ooh,
But the awkwardness is not worth it anymore. You know
She's
what I mean?
right. No, you're right.
Sometimes it's not worth giving up the mozzie sticks.
But I respect her for leaving because she was uncomfortable in a situation.
Here's the thing. As soon as that LSD comes out, you gotta go. If you're not wanting to participate in the drugs, honestly, I see any type of drug, I'm leaving. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not into that. So, to each their own, honey bunny. But
yeah.
I am not into that.
Yeah.
So,
No.
I respect that.
Yeah.
You know, way to, like, stand your ground.
Yeah.
You were uncomfortable. Way to go.
I also feel like it's a respect thing. Don't bring drugs into or honestly like major alcohol if you're trying to like be serious with someone because like unless it's like at a nice dinner, but
Yeah.
it's not cute for a first date. Okay, this is a good one too. Actually, this is kind of messed up, but this one says, so he took me out to a house party for New Year's and proceeded to get drunk, then passed out and vomited in his sleep. I literally had to roll him over multiple times so he wouldn't drown in his own vomit. I had no way home and was stuck doing this for him all night, and more than a few times he told me that he loved me.
She's an American hero. She saved that man's life. Honestly. Wow.
Yeah, that's so annoying.
That is really annoying, but that just kind of goes to show her character. She's a good person. Like,
Yeah.
she easily could have left, like, called a taxi, called a cab, something.
Ooh.
But instead, she stayed. And honestly, like, he was throwing up in his sleep.
Yeah.
Like, that literally
could've
kills
died.
people.
Yeah.
Dang.
I feel like I've been in situations of where I could have definitely left someone hanging. Maybe not someone I was dating, but someone close to me that I
Yeah.
could have left in that situation. And it's very annoying to deal with, especially if you don't even know the person. Like, why am I doing this for you? But
Yeah.
I would stay.
I would like to think I would.
Okay.
I think I would.
Okay.
Because I feel like my conscience would be too guilty. Like, if something did happen to them,
No,
like,
yeah.
my mind immediately would go to, oh my God, he's going to die if I don't save him.
Yeah.
And then what does that make me?
Yeah. I mean,
Murderer. Not really. But you
not
know what I
really,
mean?
but kind of. I would not
Yeah.
be able to live with that. Okay, this one I feel like we could get into a little bit. So, he went on about how much I have to learn. He was 30, I'm 23. And then he said, "You look like such an effing model if you just lost weight." He then went on about how he can help me lose the weight and how he thinks hiking, etc. will help. I hope karma will get him on this one. So what do you do? I mean, I know what I would do, but like, that's so disgusting. If you're going to be a 30-year-old telling a 20-year-old you have so much to learn, don't go on a date with them. Because that's stupid.
Also, unless someone is like asking for your advice,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be putting your 2 cents in.
Yeah.
You should never be just like going forth and telling somebody, hey, you would look so much better if you did this.
What?
Hey, you would look like a model if you lost some weight. That is literally such a backhanded compliment.
That's not a compliment at all.
Like,
to me. That's disgusting.
Slap, slap in the face.
I saw this TikTok and it was this girl saying if it's something that they can't change in 5 seconds, don't tell them or something like that. It's like,
I like that.
and it's kind of cute, right? It's like they can't fix their teeth in 5 seconds. They can't fix their weight in 5 seconds. They can't fix if your hair's messed up, I can fix your hair. If there's something in your teeth, but like if they can't fix that thing in 5 seconds, it's not your place to bring it up.
Also like. It's also with like acne and stuff. Like you don't have to point out like, hey, you have a big old zit on your face.
I hate that.
No shit, dude.
Yeah.
No
you're
shit.
right.
F off.
Yeah, I woke up looking in the mirror saying, "Oh, awesome! I have a freaking zit on my face." I don't need you to
This
tell
is
me.
exactly what I wanted to hear.
That would happen in high school so much. I would be like, "Are y'all dumb?" I hate when people don't get social cues. Like, don't say that. Like, obviously they know.
We could talk about. We have several people that we know that do not have social cues.
It frustrates me when they don't
whatsoever.
know social cues.
Well,
Guys,
because like I'm always just like, why would you? Like you obviously would not be okay with somebody telling that to you. So why would you tell it to them?
but their argument's always like, "Oh, I would like if someone
No,
would tell
you
me that." It's
wouldn't.
like,
Well,
okay, well maybe because you don't get pimples. Maybe there's something very that you're insecure about that you don't want us calling out, and we would never call out.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think it's so stupid when people like talk about people's acne or like weight. It's like I never look at that. I literally never look at someone's like weight or pimples or bad hair or something. Like
What's the first thing you notice about somebody? Mine is always the eye color and like the teeth.
like physically what I notice probably eye color and like height. I don't know why.
She likes her girls 5'7"
Not
and
not
up.
even like that. Just like their height is something. But it's not bad if they're short. It's not bad if they're tall. Like I don't.
Yeah.
It's just something I notice. But I think eye color, yeah. And I always, you know what? Actually, I need to open up.
Okay.
Okay, we're taking a turn. I today didn't feel confident about my physical appearance.
Why?
I don't know. I just felt like I just didn't feel good. I felt like I just didn't feel like not that I didn't feel pretty. I just didn't feel like pretty enough. Not enough. As pretty as
Enough
I felt
for
like
who,
I.
love?
No, I don't know. I just didn't feel confident today. It kind of changed a little bit throughout the day, but the most of my day and I'm
I
usually
respect
pretty good.
that though. We
Yeah.
all have that.
Yeah.
Like I understand that.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
Especially like for me, working from home can be rough because it's like I'll stay in pajamas and I'm just like. I feel like the longer I stay in pajamas, the worse I feel about myself, if that makes sense. So I'm like, you know what? No, I need to dress cute.
Yeah.
And then, like, I feel better. Even
Yeah.
just, like, putting on a cute sweater. You
Yeah.
know?
No,
but
yeah.
I mean, I understand that.
Yeah.
I think it's also because, like, it is starting to get a little cooler. And I think, especially now that the time has changed, it's getting much darker faster. It can be so easy to
Yes.
kind of, like, go into this state of not
Yeah.
doom.
No,
but-
the weather affects it. Yeah.
100%.
For sure,
you
yeah.
know? I mean, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Seasonal depression.
That's why Seattle, they
It's
have
real.
high suicide rates because it's always rainy and gloomy.
I did not know that.
Yeah. It's actually really sad. They have, like, one of the highest in America because it's, like, they think it's because the weather is, like, always
I mean, it
it's
makes
always sunny.
sense.
Yeah.
Totally. Because,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I love it when it's sunny. And I also love it when it's, like, a little colder and,
Yeah.
like, it starts looking more fall-like. But
Yeah.
at the same time, like, when it rains outside, I don't want to do anything. So I
Yeah.
can't even imagine it raining for most of the year.
I know.
You know, I'd
Oh,
never
I
get
couldn't do
anything
it.
done.
No. But yeah, no. I think it's also because, like we've talked about before, that period of my life, like a couple months ago, I guess that was like always in that mindset for a little bit, and then like when I finally got out, it was like a good momentum for a couple months. So I think like when it happened, I was like, I remember that feeling for a little bit. Then I got out of it after I try to have myself
Well,
up,
obviously, I don't need to tell you this, but I'm going to anyways. You're beautiful.
thanks.
You're a beautiful woman.
You're beautiful.
And you have so much to be happy about.
Oh, I'm
in your
I'm so
life.
happy. Yeah, you're right.
Good. But everyone
Yeah,
goes through that. I
Yeah.
even go through that.
yeah. I think
you
that's
know?
important for people to know. Like,
We
you're
all
gonna
have
days.
we all have our days, our
Yeah.
moments. But I mean, kind of going back to like the dating,
Yeah.
like first date. What is your ideal first date?
That's a good question. Like, okay. I would...
Because, like, me personally, like, I like movies, and that's actually, like, something that Vincent and I did. Well, not for our first date.
Like a couple dates in.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily like movies for a first date, because, like, to me, you're wanting to get to know that person. So, like, if you're stuck in a movie theater for most of the time, you can't
For
talk,
sure.
you know?
No.
Like, but that's just me.
Yeah, I would like a dinner, like a dinner, maybe like nothing too serious. I don't need like a nice fancy dinner, but like cute little sit down where we can like get to know each other, and then like maybe something fun to do after, or just like come hang out with everybody, like watch, like just hang out and play games or something like active, but like you get to know the person, because but yeah, so your first date is...
Honestly, I love the idea of just getting to know each other. So, like, maybe go on a hike, a picnic in the park. As cheesy as it sounds, like, the more talking, the better, in my opinion, just because I'm a chatty Kathy.
Well, first dates can be scary.
Yeah, I respect that.
First dates can be scary.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's different.
Are you scared of first dates? I don't think you are.
No.
But what if you really think you, like, really like the person? Like, you and Vincent, like, y'all got to meet in class. You got to kind of feel his vibe, vice versa.
I feel like Vincent was a tricky one because I never even knew if he liked me. Because, like, yeah, I don't even know. Honestly,
I don't even know if he likes me today. No,
honestly, I didn't know he liked me until he kissed me.
Aww.
He never gave off any type of, like,
vibe.
Me realizing this, I'm realizing this right now. He literally gave me nothing.
I'm sure he gave you
literally,
some.
like, when he kissed me, I was like, oh, he does like me. I was shell-shocked when he kissed me first.
How did you feel?
Shocked.
Remind me what love feels like.
Wait, so this is like so cheesy. Wait.
Tell me, I want to know.
Oh my god. He's like, I miss it. Hey. Someone's on the radar.
Am I on her radar is the question.
Yes, you are. Moving forward.
Moving forward. How did the first kiss feel?
So I've told Vincent this before. I think I have, actually. My favorite band, one of my favorite bands. Not gonna say Nickelback, okay, but I love Nickelback.
Okay, but your other band. Oh wait, can I guess?
Imagine Dragons.
Okay, I wasn't gonna guess that.
Oh, were you?
I was.
Okay.
I promise.
Okay.
I know you.
One of my favorite bands is Imagine Dragons, and at the time that we had our first kiss, their like latest album had come out.
Okay.
And their song Bad Liar was like a banger. It still is, but it was like a banger. Like it had really gotten like
it was popping number one
at that time. Okay.
Yeah.
And so when I would replay, I replay till this day. I replay our first kiss because it just makes me so happy and warm, and butterflies just explode on my tummy. Anyways,
and as I should. That's so cute.
I liked because like he's not a liar at all. But I just love, if you've never heard that song, go listen to it. And if you have listened to it, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. There's a build up in that song, and it's like I like to like imagine like the build up. Cause I'm a bad liar, and so when it says liar, that's when he like
he really
me. Yes.
Oh, okay, that's
and I just
sweet.
Oh my gosh, wait. I want to kiss you now.
Come on, my kiss you. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I love replaying it in my head.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
So he made the move. Like he
yes.
went in. Vincent.
I was shocked. I was not expecting that because I literally there were no hints. I thought he was just being nice. And I kept throwing myself like not at him but like a little bit flirting with him.
Yeah.
And he was like, I didn't know you liked me. Really? No, he's very shy.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
That makes my heart flutter in a good way.
He's a great person.
I love that. I feel like first kisses with someone you love is like never forget. You'll never forget. That is so cute.
Have I ever told you how I told him I love him?
No.
It was an accident. Yeah. It was
I'm emotional. I'm emotional.
It was an accident. What we were doing, we were in my room, and I think he had like pulled. What were you doing? You like picked something up for me or something.
I was doing something stupid.
Oh, you were doing he was doing something stupid, and I was like, "You're lucky I love you," and immediately,
I love that.
I was like, oh shit. In my head, I'm like, oh crap.
So
Did I just say that? And I just looked at him and I immediately like threw my face in the pillow. And he was like, what did you just say? And I was like, nothing. And I was so red. And I was like, I love you. And he was like, I love you too. And I was like, okay.
How long into when y'all were dating? How long was that?
2 months? 3 months? I think it was 2 months.
3? I think it was 3.
Was it 3?
Yeah.
Either way, it's effing
I know we were
cute.
official. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was
this
2 months.
Just make
2
me
months is
so
I can't
emotional.
remember.
Maybe love is
We're
real.
gonna be celebrating 2 years in January, which is crazy.
Ooh,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
buddy.
I'm glad he
Well,
still likes me. That's cool.
That's very cute. Have you been told before that? Have you been in love before, Vince?
I thought I was.
Oof.
Definitely was not.
Oof.
Until I met Vincent, I didn't know what love was.
Oof.
I'm just like, I thought I was at one point.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't.
Okay, I'm so emotional right now. I'm so emotional.
You know, like, I don't know. I think it was just kind of like,
Yeah.
I look back on how I was treated, like, compared to someone else, and then comparing
Yeah.
it to Vincent, I'm like, he was a little boy compared to what Vincent
Oof.
is. Honestly, I have never ever doubted like Vincent's intentions with me. Like I trust him with my whole heart. Honestly,
Yeah, I'm getting emotional.
So,
Okay.
not to be like cheesy,
No.
you know, but
It's not cheesy at all.
you know, if you're currently going through like a heartbreak, or if you're questioning your relationship with somebody and like, and they're not treating you the way you should be treated,
Yeah.
this is your sign.
Yes.
Okay? This is me saying, get the F out.
Yep.
You shouldn't ever have to question
Yep.
how someone is treating you.
So true.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
You're very
your
right.
person
Yeah.
should be just that. You're a
Yeah.
person. You know, if you're doubting their loyalty, questioning if they might be cheating on you,
Yep.
like, honey boo boo, get out of it.
Yeah, because it's not right. You should never feel any ounce of. Of course, everyone's gonna go through little insecurity phases, but like you shouldn't feel like, do they like me? Do they love me?
So, I don't know if I've ever said this, but like the guy that I'm talking about, I could tell that he would like intentionally leave me on like delivered with like Snapchat, and I would check his Snapchat score, and that's how I would know, because his Snapchat score would go up.
Oh, he would message other people. While...
Yes.
Oh.
And I didn't like that I was doing that, because
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel so toxic. And
Yeah.
we were never even official. Like, Vincent is the only relationship I've ever been in.
Yeah.
But he was just like, he wouldn't talk to me good.
No, get that outta here.
Like I said, and that was also like the first guy I ever actually like kind of talked to, like,
Yeah.
intimately, I guess you could say, like calling him like babe and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, he never made me feel good about myself. But the thing is, at the time, I didn't realize he
There
was
was
so
better.
manipulative.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And,
like, we
like-
would only talk about him, like his
Ew.
issues. You know,
That's
I would have
weird.
to put in all the work and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel like the people who are in relationships and one of the partners is manipulative, for some reason it like pulls you in more and more and more, and you think that's like the love that you should be getting. And so it is hard like leaving that situation, because they make you feel like either A, there's no one else, or two, that this is real love or whatever.
that's what I thought too. I
Yeah.
was like, no one is ever gonna like me, and that was so stupid of me to think of that.
Yeah.
So stupid of me
That
to
is
think of
stupid.
that. You
That
know. So
But
yeah.
there's a lot of factors to play into why you felt that way.
And like, I was basically a therapist to him.
That's another
honestly.
thing. That's another thing. We don't
Yeah.
need drama in this decade of our, or this generation.
Yeah,
of our
and
freaking
I'm
life.
thankful that I went through all of that, because
Yeah.
it's because of that like little part of my life that makes me so overwhelmingly like grateful for the
this.
relationship that I have with Vincent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, for the people out there who have gone through heartbreak, it's like, even if it was a good relationship, don't be scared for another relationship, because let's say the guy that you were talking about, that was great and everything, and you were scared to move on to another love because of being hurt again or something stupid. Like, don't be afraid to like put yourself out there again, because you could find love again and it could be better than the last one. So
I mean, is that something that you kind of had to like teach yourself?
yeah, I think I was very like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna. I knew I would find someone else, but like that love, I felt like was such a good love and so great I was like, I don't know if I can top this, but like,
You definitely can.
yeah, but like I can't be afraid to move, to be with someone else or to give myself again fully to someone else like that. I can't be afraid, and I'm not afraid
Yeah.
anymore. So, but don't be afraid to do that, because this world is huge and there's so much life to live, and everything that's meant to be is gonna be.
Guys, sometimes I would never wish this upon anybody, to be treated awfully. But if you find yourself being treated awfully now, I promise you there's
Yeah.
so much better around the corner.
And you don't need to deal with that.
The first step is realizing that you deserve better,
yeah.
And getting yourself out of that situation.
Yeah.
And kind of going back to the topic of this podcast with
Yeah, we kind of took a turn.
first date horror stories. Sometimes you're going to go through those awful first dates to finally meet the person that you want to be with.
For sure. And love should never make you, it should always make you happy. It should always make you, of course, you're going to have bad days or whatever. But it should be, like, the best feeling in the entire world. So if it's not the best feeling in the entire world, and if you're finding yourself wanting something else or someone else, that's not the person. Because, like, if you're in love, like, you're going to want that person to be successful. You want the person to be happy. But, like, you will feel... I feel like you always know deep down, this isn't it or this is it.
Yeah.
Like, of course, you could be wrong about this is it, but, like, you always know if that's not the right person. So don't waste your time, but basically don't waste your time.
Exactly.
Because there's so much out there.
Proud of you.
Proud of you. That
Pound
was
it.
great. Pound it.
Guys, thank you so much for listening.
We took a turn.
We did. But don't wait usually. And that's why you
Always.
listen.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
If you've been with us since day one, thank you. If you're a new listener, welcome.
Thank you.
This is a safe space.
Very safe.
Very safe. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend,
And
please.
no matter what the results of the presidential election,
Yeah.
just know that, like we said literally 30 seconds ago, this is a safe space.
For sure.
So
For everybody.
just stay safe out there, everybody. And don't let anybody ever make you feel less than.
Yes, and if they make you feel less than, you gotta get out.
Get out, honey.
Because you're a queen or a king. And please stay tuned for the next week. We're going to have I'm just so excited for season finale and it to be great. And thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it.
And stay
Radiant.
Bye, guys.
Bye.